guys, welcome to this strong core yoga class. We're going to start laying down on our back today. Bring the soles of our feet together and letting the knees fall out to the sides. Rest your arms down. Close down your eyes. And just take some really nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Then go ahead and place your hands onto your belly. Bringing all your attention to the center of your body, to our focus today. And really feel your belly rising and falling with your breath. And then take one last very deep inhale here. Feel your belly expand. And then open your mouth and exhale everything out. And slowly blink your eyes open. Bring your knees up. And then from here, we're just going to step our feet out to the edges of our mat. And then from here, just let your knees fall to the side, over to the left, over to the right. And just go from side to side a couple times. Very nice. One more each side. And then slowly return to center. Pull your knees into your chest. Lift your head and shoulders up, and then extend your arms out. Make sure your lower back is in contact with your mat, and then from here, start to engage your core. Arms out, and then from here, we're just going to extend one leg out. Hovering the foot above the mat, and then back. Extend the right foot out, the right leg, sorry, and back. Very nice. Exhale the left foot. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale right side. And then inhale, come back. Now from here, we're going to lift our arms up. Bring the arms back behind our head. And then extend one leg out. And try to extend the other leg out, coming into a hollow hold. Bring the knees back into your chest. Keep the arms back behind your head. Now extend the right foot out, right leg, left leg, and hold. And then slowly release everything down. Maybe rocking the hips from side to side. And place the feet down onto your mat. And from here, lift your hips up, coming into bridge pose. Opening the front side body. And then slowly release everything down. Now lift your legs up. Flex your toes, meaning pull your toes down towards your knees. Now lift your arms up. And from here, try to reach for your toes with your fingers. Make sure your lower back is in contact with your mat. And then release. We're going to go for 15 of this. So we're going to start. Lift up. 1. Release. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. We're going to hold that last one up here. Hold, hold, hold. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Pull your knees into your chest. And we're going to start to rock back and forth a couple times. Massaging our back. And now when you're ready, we're going to come all the way up. Placing the hands onto the mat, bringing the knees back, coming into tabletop onto all fours. Make sure you have your shoulders right above your wrists and knees below the hips. Now from here, we're just going to start to draw some circles over our wrists, warming them up. And then we're going to switch into the other direction. Slowly return to center. You're going to turn your fingers out to the side. And we're just going to rock from right to left. All right, very nice. Slowly release. Sit down onto your heels. We're going to shake our hands out. And then we're going to interlace our fingers like this and start to roll the wrists. Very nice. Now you're going to bring your palms together in a prayer, and you're going to put the top of your right hand down onto the mat, and then lean all your weight over to the left. Stretching the tops of our wrists here. And release. We're going to switch. Place the top of your left hand down and lean your weight over to the right. Very nice. Slowly release. Sit back onto your heels and take out your hands. All right, and then come back into a tabletop. We're going to go for some wrist push-ups. So you're going to come up onto your fingertips and then release, placing the hands down. Come up and down. Up and down. That's 3. Up, down, up and down. 5 more. Up, down, up and down, up, down. Last 2. And up and down. Very nice. Your wrist should feel pretty warm by now. So from here, making sure you have your shoulders above your wrist, you're going to step 1 foot back and then the other foot back, coming into our first plank pose. We're going to hold this one here. Make sure your shoulders are active. You're lifting your hips up. Your core is engaged and your gaze is down between your hands. We're going to hold for 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. From here, we're going to start to rock back and forth. Active shoulders, core is engaged. Also, don't forget to breathe. All right, 5 more. And then come back to center, release your knees down, tuck your toes, sit back onto your heels, and then shake your arms out, shake your wrists out. And then we're gonna go for one more variation of our plank pose. So place the hands down, lift your knees up, coming up into your plank pose. And from here, we're just gonna lift the left leg up. Try to keep your hips leveled. So we don't want to open a opening of the hip to the left. Keep the hips closed and as parallel as you can. And slowly release the left foot down. Lift your right leg up and hold. Make sure your hips are parallel. Very nice. And slowly release. Bring the knees down. Keep your toes tucked. Sit back onto your heels. Shake your wrists out. Shake your arms out. And then we're going to come up onto our knees. Extend your arms out. And you can do this with your toes tucked or untucked. You can try out which one is better for you. And from here, engage your core. We're just going to lean back. And just go as far as you can keep a straight line in your upper body. And then with your next inhale, slowly come up. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna go for 5 of these, all right? Inhale. And then exhale, lean back. Engage your core. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale, back. Inhale. And then our last one. Exhale, back. And inhale, release, come back to center. All right. Place the hands down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Coming into our first downward dog. You can pedal out the feet here a couple times if you want to. And then return to center. Look up between your hands and you can walk or maybe jump your feet up to the top of your mat. And then exhale into your forward fold. And with our next inhale, we're going to slowly roll all the way up to standing. And then release the shoulders down. And we're going to go to through a couple of sun salutations. So inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, step back into a plank pose. And as we exhale, we're going to lower down, chaturanga. You can lower all the way down or just halfway down. And then flip onto the top of your feet. Push into your hands and then come up into your upward facing dog. If this is too much for you, you can come all the way down. And then just lift the chest up into a low cobra. Just go how far you want to go today. All right, from here, I'm going to lift the hips back up into a downward dog. Look up between your hands, either walk or jump the feet up to your hands. And then exhale here, forward fold. Now slightly bend your knees. Inhale, take the arms out to the side and stand up with a straight back. Bring the palms together to touch and then exhale the hands down to your chest. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, step back into a plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come up into your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Look up to your hands. Inhale, jump your feet up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring the palms together to touch and then exhale the hands down to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, step back, plank pose. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, come up into your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look up between your hands. Inhale, jump your feet up. Exhale, release your head down, round your back, forward fold. Inhale, send all the way up. Exhale, the hands to your chest. Last round, inhale. And then exhale down, forward fold. Inhale, step back. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look up between your hands. Inhale, jump the feet up, and then exhale, release into your forward fold. And we're gonna stay here. Maybe walk your feet apart a little bit. And then we're gonna grab opposite elbows and then just swing from side to side. Relax your head down, close your eyes. Try to calm down your breathing, your heart rate. All right, then release your hands down. And we're going to step back into a downward dog. From here, lift your left leg up with an inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to bring your left knee to touch your left elbow, and then send it back up. One more time, exhale, knee to elbow, and then back up. And then release your left foot down into a downward dog. Now from here, we're going to lower our forearms down to the ground into Dolphin Pose. Try to lower your elbows down, both at the same time, slow and controlled. Very nice. And from here, we're going to lift our left leg up again, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to tap our left knee to our left tricep. So exhale, pull the knee into your left tricep, and inhale back up. One more time. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale back up. Very nice. And then release the left leg down. Now from here, walk your feet back, coming into a forearm plank. Very nice. And we're going to hold. Active shoulders. Lift your hips up. Try not to sink into your shoulders. Keep them active. Very nice. All right, now from here, come onto your left hand, and we're going to push up into a high plank again. Very nice. Now lift the hips up, returning into a downward facing dog. And with our next inhale, we're going to lift the left leg up again. Now try to lift your leg only as high as you can keep your hips parallel. So we don't want to open the hips, we want to keep the hips in line. Now from here, come up onto your right fingertips, just taking some weight out of your right hand. And then slowly try to walk your right hand back towards your right foot. Try to find your balance here. No worries if you're shaking. I'm shaking too. That's totally fine. And maybe you can grab your right ankle and try to balance on your right foot and on your left hand. And if you fall out, no worries, just come back to it. All right, nice job. Walk your hand back to the top of your mat and then release the left foot down. With the next inhale, slowly come up into a plank pose. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up into your upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward dog. Very nice. And we're gonna go through that sequence on the other side now. So with your next inhale, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale back up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale back up. And release the right foot down. And we're going to come into Dolphin Pose again. Slow and controlled. Try to lower your elbows down both at the same time. Very nice. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, try to bring your right knee to touch your right tricep. Inhale back up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale back up. And then exhale, release the right leg down. Now from here, walk your feet back, coming into a forearm plank. Very nice. We're going to hold. Shoulders are active. Core is engaged. And then come up onto your right hand, and we're going to push up into a high plank. And from here back into our downward dog. Very nice. Now inhale, lift your right leg up, not all the way, just as high as you can go without opening your hips. Come up onto your left fingertips. Take some weight out of that left hand. Try to find your balance, and then slowly, when you're ready, try to walk your left hand back towards your left foot. And maybe you can reach your left ankle. Balancing on one foot and one hand. Very nice. Good job. Slowly release. Walk the left hand back up. Release the right foot down. With an inhale, slowly roll up into a plank pose. Exhale, lower down, and we're going to come all the way down. Bring your hands up to the top of your mat. And then you're just going to rest your forehead down onto your hands. Closing down the eyes, relaxing your shoulders. Coming back to a deep breath. All right, and then place your hands back next to your chest. Tuck your toes, and from here we're going to come up into a high plank, and we're going to stay here. Now you're going to place your right hand right under your face, and you're going to flip your feet over, so you're standing on the outside of your right foot, and then you're going to lift your left arm up, coming into side plank. If this is too much for you, just lower the right knee down for some extra support. All right, very nice. If you're very good at balancing this one out, you can also look up to your left hand. One more inhale here. And then exhale, release back to a plank pose. And lift your hips up into a downward dog. Very nice. Now from here, lift your right leg up with an inhale. And now as we exhale, we're going to cross it under, bringing the right knee to our left elbow. Very nice. Then we're going to flip onto the inside edge of our left foot, and then lift the left arm up into another side plank variation. Lifting the right knee up. Very nice. And then slowly place the left hand down. Spin all the way around, lifting the right leg up, coming into a three-legged dog. Keep your knee bent, and then we're going to open then spin all the way around until our right foot touches the ground. And we're here in Wild Thing pose, a little heart opener in between. Very nice. And then slowly spin all the way around, coming back into our three-legged dog, keeping the right leg lifted. And then from here, you're going to step your right foot up between your hands. And then inhale, lift your arms up, coming into a high lunge. Very nice. Now from here, we're just going to release our arms down for a second, maybe roll the shoulders back a couple times. Maybe rolling out the wrists, giving our arms some break here. All right, and inhale, lift your arms back up. Now come onto your left heel, so your toes are facing slightly outwards. And then we're gonna come into a warrior two, releasing the arms down, gazing over our right hand. And we're going to straighten out our right leg, and we're going to send the hips back and then lean forward, and then slowly lower the right hand down, bringing the top of our hand to the inside of our right leg. You don't want to lean any way into this hand. We're holding this pose by engaging the core here. Very nice. And from here, we're going to start to add some mini pulses. Up and down a couple times. Using our core to move our body. Very nice. Five more like this. Very nice. And then bend into your right leg. Place your right hand onto the mat, and then from here we're going to step into our half moon. So you're going to lift your left arm up, send all of your weight into the right foot, and then lift the left leg up. And now we want to open our hip. Try not to fall like I'm doing. Open your hips, flex your foot so your whole back leg is active. Very nice. Try to find your balance. You can also use a block under your right hand if you need to. Very nice. And then slowly bend into that standing leg. Step the left foot back, returning to your warrior two. And then spin your arms down. And we're going to step back into a plank pose. Now place your left hand under your face. Come onto the outside edge of your left foot and lift your your right arm up into a plank pose. Very nice. Maybe you want to look up to your right hand for that extra challenge here. Nice work. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly release into a plank pose. And bring the hips up into a downward dog. Very good. Now with an inhale, lift your left leg up. And then exhale, we're going to cross it under, bringing the left knee to our right tricep. Very nice. Now spin onto the inside edge of your right foot and lift your right arm up, coming into another side plank. One more inhale. And then exhale, release the right hand down. Keep your left leg up and reach it up into your three-legged down dog. Bend into your knees, and we're going to spin that foot all the way around, coming into Wild Thing pose. Lifting the left arm up, opening the chest here. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly spin all the way around, returning to your three-legged dog, keeping the left leg lifted. And then with an exhale, we're gonna step our left foot up between our hands. Lift the arms up, inhale, and then exhale, release the arms down. Maybe roll out your shoulders. Do whatever feels good to relax your arms and your wrists. All right, then inhale the arms up. And then as we exhale, we're gonna open up into Warrior Two. Bring the right heel down, extend the arms out, and we're gonna look over our left hand now. All right, and from here, straighten out your left leg, send the hips back, and then from here, we're gonna lean our weight forward and placing the top of our left hand down to the inside of our left foot. Very nice. Try not to lean any weight into our left hand. Use your core. And then from here, we're going to start to pulse. Just a little movement here. Awesome. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come back into a Warrior Two, bending into the left leg. Now place the left hand down to the mat. Bring all of your weight into the left foot and then lift your right leg up, coming into half moon. Open your hip. You want to stack your hips here. Your back leg is active. Your foot is flexed. Right arm up, and if you want to, you can look up to your right hand. Nice job, awesome. Slowly bend into your left leg, step the right foot back, come back up, Warrior Two, and then spin your hands down. Step the left foot back into a plank pose, and from here lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, up into your up dog, and then release the knees down, and we're just gonna push back into a child's pose, releasing the forehead down to the mat. Spreading your knees apart, taking some rest here, taking some time to breathe. You can keep your eyes closed. All right, and then slowly lift your head up. Walk the hands back. And we're gonna spin our legs around, finding a seat. Keep your knees bent. We're gonna come into boat pose now. So you wanna grab the back of your knees. Make sure your back is straight. Wanna lift your chest up. And now from here, with your straight back, you're gonna lean back until your feet lift off the ground. Very nice. Then when you're ready, slowly release your hands with your palms facing up. And then just lower your left leg down and hold. And slowly come back. Right leg down. And now both legs down. Feel the burn. Don't forget to breathe. And then bring both knees back into your chest. And now from here, we're going to lower down into our low boat. Lower back is in contact with our mat. And then bend your right knee, pull it into your chest, and then we're just going to switch and switch and switch and just keep going like this on your own. Lifting the chest up, engaging the core. Very nice. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold with both legs extended out. And slowly we're gonna crunch up into a high boat again. Very nice. We're gonna hold this one. I know everything is burning and everything is tired, but we're almost done. We're gonna hold for 5 more breaths. Two more. Very nice, and then slowly release. Maybe round your back. Release your head down. And then we're just gonna do a little counter pose. We're gonna walk our hands back behind us. Extend the legs out. And we're just gonna come into an upward plank. So lift your head up, lift your gaze up, and then from here, just lift the hips up. Opening the front side body. Should feel pretty good right now after all of that core work. One more inhale. And then exhale. Slowly release. And from here, we're just gonna fold over our legs into a forward fold. If you have a block, you can place it between your legs and just rest your forehead down on it. Should feel pretty nice. And if not, just let your head relax, let your head hang down. Close your eyes. And just come back to a deep breath. All right, next inhale, slowly roll all the way back. And then find your way onto your back, keeping the knees bent. And from here, we're just going to pull our knees into our chest, extend the arms out to either side, and then take an inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to twist your legs over to the left, and then turn your head over to the right, coming into a gentle spinal twist, closing your eyes. Try not to push your body into this pose, just let gravity do the work for you. All right, one last very deep inhale here. And then open your mouth and exhale. And then bring your knees back to center. And when you're ready, twist your legs over to the other side, to the right side, turning your head over to the left, keeping the eyes closed, and again, not pushing the body into this pose. one more inhale here. Open your mouth and exhale. And slowly return to center. Try to keep your eyes closed and then just extend the legs out, coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Rest your arms down by your sides. Let your toes fall out to the side. And with every exhale, let your body relax more and more. Let your body get really heavy and melt down into the mat. And really try not to move and just enjoy these last moments of this yoga class. All right, with your next inhale, slowly start to wake your body up. Try to take some deeper breaths into your chest, bringing some movement back into the body. Feeling the chest rising and falling. And then maybe you want to start to move your fingers, wiggle your toes. And if there is any movement or any pose you need right now, this is your time. Feel free to do whatever feels good to you. And you can start to slowly blink your eyes open. And whenever you're ready, you can slowly come up and meet me in a cross-legged seat. And then we're just going to bring our hands together in prayer in front of our heart. And thank you so much for joining my class today. I hope you enjoyed it.